If I could just apply this discovery to a new device.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
If I could just apply this discovery to a new device.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed.
Just apply this discovery to a new device. If I could just apply this discovery to a new device.
Witness my magnificence!
What is the situation?
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've gotta trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosie's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow... an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you, as I thought. You're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick, but let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited. Just as... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has...
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating!
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. So the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but consider...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
You mean
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency?
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting you. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard. You know what?
Thank you for your...
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Ino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation...
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually 8 days ago. He had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his master...
You're saying... Still see...
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And...
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to...
Yeah, we should talk...
A reasonable suggestion. My colleagues have never... That would be good, yes. I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. We're fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light...
Yeah!
Your deduction... You know humans... But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance. But they still...
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rear, and the...
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. And even if someone is waiting...
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh?
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this...
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't...
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the Wild Hunt too, huh?
What happened? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flints, but they're super heated. It's not like all the unusual stuff about... Okay!
Hey!
My apologies.
Hold on!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the Wild Hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flints face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let...
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say...
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flints.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find...
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flints and obtained some new... Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of... And amidst it all, Flints' name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire.
So...
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall,
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flints out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss.
We initially intended to bring Flints back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly
Might he
What?
Oh?
What?
Let's have this discussion.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without...
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the frag...
In that case...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rarear's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packed... Oh, why don't we...
Our lab could certainly...
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have... Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control.
Then we best act...
A feeling we...
There are 3 wild hunt sites that...
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium...
And we, Frostmoons...
Never mind you.
Let's head out then. We'll meet...
Understood.
Time is of the essence.
Gotcha!
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Even when darkness falls, the faithful shall not stray from the righteous path.
I have high hopes for this.
We got ourselves a straggler.
With one heart, we pray.
There is no escape!
Intel! Send!
The moon this night approaches.
May I
I'll make sure
Illusion shattered!
To ashes! Time to shine! Stop that!
Leave this place.
Shine down!
Take it!
Here comes another one.
You poor lost.
Crew! That silver! Now you shall perish!
Intel! Send!
Take them. I have no need.
The light will never die! Like the North Wind! Strike them down!
There is no escape! The mortal plane of raging.
For the everlasting forest.
Strike them down!
Forest, protect us.
How dare you!
I stand against the long night
Let my name
and
echo
curse
in
the
song!
darkness!
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
Power that ended Python!
You poor lost.
Let the world collide!
Strike them down!
By the frost moon of old. Forest.
Like the North Wind!
Take it! Go on. You have my approval.
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
The show begins!
Illusion shattered!
Power that ended Python! Ah. show begins! May I present? How brilliant! Eyes on me!
For the everlasting forest.
Strike a pose!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Let my name echo in song!
With one heart, we pray. Forest,
Power that ended Hypedon! Splendid!
leave this place.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
You poor lost lamb, by the frost moon of old.
ashes!
Shower me with praise! Ah.
Nice. I'm starting.
Yeah. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Time to shine!
There is no escape!
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
Power that ended Haishan!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Forest, protect us.
How brilliant! The show begins!
Someone's guarding this place just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but to expose the true intentions of...
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a correct...
Many strange things happen here, but this...
Hey! Come out!
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue? Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary...
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this...
All right. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. But why?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes. And while
Paimon kinda...
What are you referring?
We had a
Was there a gap but
There was. Leaving him...
It all makes sense. And all that just for the It begs the question. That's odd. We shouldn't have any. I'll go take a look. Ah.
Situation urgent. The cannon, it is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist.
That's gotta be real.
No time for speculation. He's already... If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might...
What should we do?
Let's go to the One moment.
Go! Fly!
You're here. As expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry.
Such faith in your companion. But will the when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only life. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
You're here, as expected.
Humans. But it is also thanks to you.
You've messed with the...
But will the when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look? This...
See this from...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. My return...
What do you...
...in your head.
So that's why...
Kill me? It may destroy my form. But I've adapted to the it will not be a Still, I suspect the Kavaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated.
Here. Looks like Yehoda's gone.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's but that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even
Those who, after all, even so... Well...
Affirmative.
Well, about what?
They might. For example...
But they're just ordinary people. Brute force.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find...
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fought...
Then he's prepared... Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they've formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt...
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you...
it's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize...
Here. Really, I believe you, but the others... Well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled.
But...
I know what you... But... Then come.
All right. I under...
Huh?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power.
And we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you. This. It's ours.
Enchanted, there's a child here!
Madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters. And it remains so, even now. The cannon is all you...
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough.
Orders received and immediate...
Please, otherwise rifts will surely form. Pride fight, then follow me. You who are lost, same moonlight. No deception or rumors can...
Out of the way, small fry. Buckle. What are you doing here? Flash attack!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Rainbow!
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded.
Aw.
Assessment. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Necritus necrus baptisi, keis ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcru, topirtu aetion veraton.
Let me guess.
Pitifully, Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong.
but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not— Oh?
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely— I just didn't expect him to have no—
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because there's a Fatui war—
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you. I was worried, and then well,
You're not a—
Still,
We did, but we still—
after you left, that means—
A question. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
No.
I see.
Oh, yeah!
In that case, Miss—
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.